focuses on area and volume, which is the application part of integration. All right, so let me just drag this question here so that we can see it. So the diagram shows the intersection of two curves. The first curve is this one and the second that one. So they're intersecting, as you can see. And they're saying find the x coordinate of point A and B. So they want us to find the x part only, not really interested in the y part. All right, so at this particular point, you can see that these two curves are meeting or they're intersecting. So where two lines or two curves meet, there at that particular point, they are equal. So the solution lies there. All right, and in mathematics, we equate them. All right, so we equate the one which is, we can equate them in any way, it doesn't matter the order. All right, this should be equal to 5x minus x squared. So this comes the other side, this becomes 2x squared, all right, minus 5x plus 3 equal to 0. From here, of course, we factorize. The sum is -5. The product is 2 times 3, which is 6. What are the factors? Two numbers, when you add, you get -5. You multiply, you get negative. So a +6 is -2 and -3. So if you will rewrite this, all right, factor out here 2 and x are common. Divide x, divide 1. What is common here is 3. But check out, I need to have a negative somewhere there. So for me to have a negative here, I will need to take out the negative as well. All right, so factor out x minus 1 because it is common. All right, then solve. So 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So x is 3/2. That's the first value of x. The next value of x is x equal to 1. That's all. They only wanted the x coordinates. If they said the coordinates themselves without saying the coordinate in terms of x, you could have replaced back there the value of x, find y, value of x, find y. All right, part 2 is telling us to find the area. So the area is given by the integral from 1 to 1.5 because 1.5 is 3/2. So 1 to 3/2. All right, of what? Now we are going to get these two equations, all right, or these two curves. Check, the one which is on top of the other is what you start with. You can start with this, the one which is on top of the other, then end with the one which is down. All right, so the one which is on top is 5x. The order matters. There's a minus. The one which is at the bottom is x squared plus 3. Then you say dx. Right, so you can now evaluate that. So 1, 2, 3/2. This is 5x minus x squared minus x squared minus 3. Expand there. Then your job is now to integrate. Can you fail to integrate this? Before I even integrate, let me first rewrite this into standard form. Like that. Oh, it's 2 here, right? Because there are 2 of them. Integrate now. Integrating this one, you get -2/3 because you increase the power by 1, you divide by the same new power. Then that one gives that 5/2, then x squared minus 3x. Then this is 1, 2, 3/2. You've integrated, right? Start substituting the upper limit and the lower limit. So step 1 is substitute 3/2, then cube it, 5/2, 3/2, square it, minus 3, 3/2. So this is just the first part. Minus, you put 1, -2/3, 1 cubed, plus 5/2, 1 squared, minus 3, 1, close. Once you reach this stage, you can cube everything, all right? Your aim is just to cube everything. If you cube this, all right, of course, if you want me to work out for you properly, I can do that. So 2/3, all right? This is 27/8 plus 5/2. This is 9/4. This is 9 over 2. Right here. Minus. Do the same here. It just be 2 over 3 because any number you raise 1 to is just 1 itself. Plus 5 over 2 minus 3. Like that. All right. So this part here, 2 can go there, 2 can go there, 4. So we end up having, even if 3 can go here and there, which is 9. So we end up having 9. Yes, 9 over 4. Negative 9 over 4. All right, okay. 45 over 8. Here, multiply. 9 over 2. That is the first part. And, of course, here, you can just say, okay, the common denominator is 6. Divide 3 into 6, you get 2. You get negative 4. 2 into 6, 3. You get 15. 1 into 6 is 6. You get 18. Of course, here the common denominator is what? 8. Right? So common denominator there is 8. Four into 8 is 2. Negative 18. 45. This is 4. 36. Minus negative 4. 15, 18, 6. That's the only thing. I think from here you can do the math. You can't fail to do the math here. All right? Confirm with me that your area is 1, somewhere there, 1 over 24 square units. That's the first thing that you do there. All right? The area is done. The next part is telling us to actually, the shaded region is rotated. So this region here, now they're saying they have rotated it through 360 degrees about the x-axis to form a solid of a revolution. Calculate the volume generated. So to find the volume generated, okay, volume is given by pi integral, all right? We're going to integrate from, as usual, over 2, okay? Then what you do is that you get the first curve, okay? You square it, minus the second curve, you square it. Then you differentiate. You integrate with respect to x. This is how we find volume. So check, our curve on top, the one is on top, is our y1. And this one becomes our y2, just like that, okay? So we get pi 3 over 2. Then y squared, what is y squared? You get 5 minus x squared. You square. You say minus x squared plus 3. You square. That is y2. y2, if I'm not mistaken, yes, it's x squared plus 3. You square. Then you say dx. From here, I think the job is even done. The most important part is that, do you know the formula for the volume? All right? You square 5x minus x squared, you'll be getting, there should be x to the power 4 somewhere there. Yes? Then if you square 5, squaring 5 times x squared, right? Then we double it, so that will be 5x cubed. Double it, you get 10, minus 10 in fact. You get minus 10x cubed. Then this by that, twice of it, so that will be 25x squared minus, square this again. Yeah, this one is straightforward. You get x plus 4, 6x plus 9. Then everything like that, dx. Check out to say some of the parts here should be able to cancel. All right? Like this one and that one will cancel to leave you with negative 10x cubed, x cubed, positive 12x squared, and 6x, positive 25, and 6. How do you get? because the negative is going inside. So this will be negative 6 plus 25. That should be 19 x squared. Then, yeah, minus 9 because the negative is disputing throughout. Integrate now. This becomes negative 10 over 4 x to the power 4 plus 9 over 3 x to the power 3 minus 9x. This is 99. Once you reach this stage, begin to substitute now. Oh, there's pi here. Your answer should be left in pi. All right? If you remember what we did on this part, we started to substitute up to somewhere here, right? Whatever volume that you're going to get, let's say if you get 304 over, let's say, 15, your answer should be in pi. That pi which is outside here should multiply everything here. I'm not going to substitute for you, but what I'm showing you to say is that whatever volume that you get there, all right, whatever volume that you get, there should be pi, and you write cubic units. I showed you how to substitute here. Substitute, upper limit, lower limit, keep on evaluating. You are good to go.